Dear chess friends, welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Today I decided to do something unusual for my Ask-Avrukh.com webpage, which is fully dedicated to the openings, but today I decided to change a little bit and to publish something that I have never published yet. So my database will include 100 puzzles from Chess 45th Chess Olympiad, we just finished a few days ago in Hungary, Budapest. So I thought there were so many great games, so many interesting tactical possibilities. So I thought it would be a great idea for you to have some kind of like highlights of the Chess Olympiad. To be honest, it was very hard to go over so many games. Unfortunately, I did only open section. It was hard to cover also women's section, but I hope it will be fine. So my collection contains 100 puzzles of 3 different levels: advanced, medium level, and easy level. And it also includes 23 Rook endgames. This is something that I find always fascinating. Something incredible happens in Rook endgames. You see how Grandmasters commit some like really strange mistakes, how people missing like easy wins and so on, and hopefully it will encourage you to study Rook endgames even more thoroughly. Now, before I'll show you a couple of examples, I would like to remind you that it's always great to subscribe, like, hit notification button. It helps to develop my YouTube channel. Feel free to leave your comments. I'll try to react to every one of them. And well, let's go. So as I mentioned, there are puzzles of 3 different levels. Now let me give you one example of puzzle of advanced level, but at the same like I'll try to make it a little bit easier for you. So this is the game between a player from Kazakhstan, Ansat Aldiyar, and player from Algeria, Mengurabi Khalil. Sorry if I pronounce the names incorrectly, but that's pretty new names for me. Although I heard a lot about player from Kazakhstan, so this is the country where I was born. I have some connections. The coach who is working with these players mentioned to me that this guy is really serious tactical talent. He has really good tactical skills, and this game is proof that he might be really very strong in this aspect of the chess game. So this position, if you want to start from here, please pause the video, think a little bit, and come up with a solution. Now the starting point here is move f4, so that's the first move. Now obviously when you analyze this move, you have to be ready for knight f7, and that's definitely critical, where he's attacking our bishop. Now knight d7, I wouldn't take it very seriously, because we have basically free move here, so we can develop our initiative. For example, we can play bishop f3, and to be honest, with such a king, the evaluation kind of like, there are no doubts about evaluation here. The material is equal. Also the problem for black that if you play knight b6, for example, it runs into bishop g7, rook g8, bishop f6, and black position collapses. So of course, critical move knight f7. This is what has to be taken into consideration if you want to play f4, bishop g7, rook g8. And this is the critical moment. What is happening here? You can pause the video, and hopefully you can find a beautiful tactical blow which was executed by a player from Kazakhstan. So bishop b5, like just incredible resource, tactical resource. The point that, of course, like king stays on e8, and we are threatening not only bishop c6, but the main idea is, of course, knight d5, and everything works great for black. After rook g7, which is relatively well, after rook g7, it was not played in the game. We just take bishop c6, bishop d7. We take on a8, queen a8. Currently, it's extra material for black, but after knight d5, we are not only threatening bishop on e7, but also it's a double threat, and there is no defense, and basically the game is over. So in the game, a player from Algeria continued with queen b6 check, king h1. Now he took rook g7, so knight d5, of course, as I mentioned before. Queen takes b5. Well, rook e7, king f8, probably not very clear. So white went after the queen, knight c7, check, king f8, knight b5, cb5. So currently, black is doing pretty well, material-wise. Unfortunately, there is no coordination for the pieces. For black pieces, it's white to move. So here comes basically decisive idea, queen d5. First of all, activating the queen, attacking the rook on a8, rook b8. And now, again, you can pause the video. This one is pretty easy. And find the solution. So the move is rook e7, king e7, rook e1 check, king f8, and queen c5 check. When king moves, rook e8 comes, and black resigned in this position. Very, very impressive performance by player from Kazakhstan. Looking forward to his future and see more of his games. On the other hand, let's see the same player who a little bit struggles in rook endgames. So this position is from his game against very experienced Romanian Grandmaster Parligras Mircea. So Ansat Aldiar playing with white. Obviously he's fighting for the draw, but you know, we have 2 against 2, and it's always chances, all right? Of course, king on b3, both pawns are hanging. Unfortunately, in the game, he was unable to find the right solution. Well, it was some kind of like miscalculation or underestimated opponent like resources. So please pause the video, guys, and maybe you can find the right solution and play better move. So the solution here is move c4, sacrificing the pawn. Anyway, we're probably gonna lose one of the pawns. So c4 is a great idea with the following point. Now, first of all, king c4. Rook g3, pretty easy line, so we get position similar to Philidor, especially if black plays b4 and we exchange, so that's a Philidor defensive method, so here it's pretty obvious. Now, the critical line, obviously b takes c4, and now we give check rook b8. King a3, it's pretty easy draw because it doesn't matter 1 or 2 c-pawns, it's easily holdable. Of course, the move is king c3, threatening mate in 1. So what to do here? We go to the corner, king b1, only move. Rook h1, king a2, and after king d3, where black is trying to push the pawn with the move c3, very important to play move rook g8, activating the rook. Remember, rook should be always active in rook endgames, having as much space as possible for potential checks, and this position supposed to be easy draw. Now, unfortunately, in the game, the player from Kazakhstan went for rook b8, which looks very, very logical, to be honest. But after king c3, king takes c3, king b1, b4, a4, unfortunately for white, there is this winning idea c4. So this resource is winning, and now basically there is no time to organize the defense. Rook g8 is not enough because king b3 comes, and so let's see if I can move pieces here. So here in this position we go king b3, threatening mate, and it's well known that this pawn wins despite king being on b1, because there comes like rook b2, rook a2 followed by c2. So that's unfortunately over. So there was like interesting, it's like usually what you try in blitz games, rook h8. Maybe black is missing that the rook is hanging, but after rook h8 he resigned. So and to be honest, it was a very annoying loss for player from Kazakhstan, because he defended throughout the game and he was like very, very close to finally achieve draw. But you know, you have to fight till the end. Even rook endgames with the same amount of pawns on one side could be tricky. Guys, so once again, 100 puzzles from just finished 45th Olympiad, Budapest, 3 different levels, including and separately, actually not including, separately 23 puzzles from Rook endgames. I hope you enjoyed my video. Like, hope you will be interested. You know, if you are interested in the file, you check the description, or just go to my website, ask-avrukh.com, where you can purchase this database and keep improving in chess. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you soon.